7,629,598.
For how many sets? Oh. Per page, isa ka set.
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 Then for the 53,038 learners.
Oh.
And then during our meeting with the BLR Central Office last Tuesday, we were instructed that by June 3, by June 3, this material should be distributed to the field already.
But we are on the bidding process.
Yes.
And we cannot have that June 3. Today is May
18.
18. In the
Then
bidding
last-
process, we cannot have
Last
that.
Tuesday, that was our first encounter with this project. And then the SARO was received. So I prepared
Last Thursday.
yes. I prepared, pagka Martis yun, ma'am, I prepared the proposals and everything. I sent this to Blessy kay I was on a seminar. Dili pa man permahan po sa budget office unless na ang SARO. So Huwebes, na permahan siya. And then I told Blessy na ako na ang magpaperma doon kay SDS for whatever na may mga questions man. So ako dyan personally. So kanina na permahan.
So, we cannot have that on June.
Yes. And all
We have to
that's
stick to the schedule as to publication.
yes, ma'am. That's the one discussed also with other division in our group chat today, na we cannot really comply with what they said na June 3. Even those divisions na hindi na nagbibidding, hindi rin sila makaabot ng June 3. Yes. I had the market survey. And they sent, included Mr. Secretariat in the proposal, the market survey of two printing press, the MAX and the laser tech.
Hindi lang siya mo, Max, the certificate also.
Market survey pa man to, ma'am.
Isa na, the market survey, we can get
Ay,
also our
no,
local.
yes, ma'am. I contacted local and other mga atong mga kailan na mga printers. Wala pa man sila nag-send.
Okay.
And
Kanang, actually, kung mo-differ lang ang presyo sa local o sa kanang throughout the Philippines nga kanang bid over the bid of the local, when we try to check the amount of expenses on the travel for POSQUA and for the PDI, sobra pa. So, unsa man na, can we control that? Anyway, the performance of our locals are almost the same with the others, di ba? How to
yes,
assess the performance of the local?
local may ako sa resort or regional as Mindanao.
Prepare, ako sa survey sample.
Ang regional, sir, ma'am, with this bulk of quantity makaya. Although nindot ang ilang product, but the quantity kasi hindi nila kaya.
They have no financial.
Because of the machines.
Okay, and besides, no, they have not attended any bidding for printing. But what about Mindanao? Mindanao lang tayo. Siguro sa bidding na to, we'll say Mindanao. Mindanao only. Kay, mo diferensya ginagmay din with travel far to do the POSQUA and the PDI.
Pero, Madam Chair, it will be posted, Manggod. Can we, no, in our website, can we control, can we delimit the participants to bid?
No.
We cannot.
We cannot.
Uh,
Kasi if we will analyze ba, sometimes mo-differ lang ang presyo diri sa local dito sa Lagyo. But when we add up the expenses for the POSQUA and the expenses for PDI, it is more than the difference of the amount, no? So we cannot control that, hardly. So we cannot control, however.
bigla akong supplier, wala tayong legal basis.
So we have the legal basis, no, for the delimitation, scope and delimitation of our proposed suppliers and service providers. So therefore, we should include it in the budget for the post-one BDI of the proponent.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I reserved 300,000.
Okay, so kasi it's very important yung PDI. Isa yun. Sige, any more comment? No
Madam
more?
Chair, dili po dahil pwede nga like na magita yung mga initial supplier na magita outside Mindanao sila.
Many
More
are
in
outside
Cebu.
Mindanao.
Many are outside Mindanao. Pero not yet, wala pa ta naka-negotiate sa ilang nga. Naay nag-win ba, winning wala
I
sa
just
Mindanao.
sent the market survey.
Sa Mindanao so far sa una nga mga procurement
We have in
wala na.
Magaka o in Davao.
Davao and Surigao.
Kumusta ang Davao? Naka-deliver na?
Davao? Makaka? Nakagayin ang
Makaka.
Ka-deliver sila pero delay.
Delete ko lang ako.
Kulang na ang number of
Kulang yan.
delayed na.
Delay.
Napay-aral din na wala pa.
So that's the performance to be considered also.
And one who submitted answered the market survey is the laser tech of Surigao.
Okay. What about Optima?
Wala mag-reach nila. I also contacted Maryland through Sir June. Wala pang ko siya naman sa market survey.
Okay. Sige, any more? Since there's no more suggestions, no more inquiry. Since there are no more inquiries or suggestions, any motion?
There was nag-comment, ma'am, dili lang sa ato, in our group chat, ang mga katong mga identified na suppliers, they know already. Mas nauna pa sila. And they already know that per copy, 75, compute na nila. So, somebody, most of them say, ay, barato ba, ma'am? The first is, the central office, i-deal na ni sa NPO, National Printing Office, i-check daw sa NPO because of the price.
Yeah. Because the price does not meet the standard.
Yes, like the COS, the full coat, 12 caliber 12.
Oh, gana, ang cloth, ang
Oh,
usa.
mahal siya.
Labi pa karon with the, i-consider ba ang increase sa prices? Sa karong natatapos.
That's why in our GC today, because we are asked of the status, so we told na mga ginagawa, barato ra, but sabi ko, for now, I will push through with the submission of my proposal so that the procurement process will commence. Bahala na kung may mga failed bidding, but at least I work on the project.
Kasi ma-failure gihapon ta sa project kung barato ra kaayo. Dili na mamit ang standard pricing.
Siguro man sa pre-bid, di ba? Sa pre-bid na ay,
Kung usay ibisi ko dapat mo ibutang, di na na mautro.
I followed really the specs as given in the guidelines.
Okay, so any more kasi nasa guidelines yan. Wala tayong magawa dyan.
Basta LR. Presyuhan pag i-read sa dayon ang
Presyo
per
man
page.
din.
So,
Per copy na ha, with daghan o gamay nga page pa rin na siya.
ratio.
Ngayon siyang LR kasagaran.
So any more comments?
None.
There's
No
none,
more.
so any motion to adjourn our pre-procurement activity on the printing of
Stage 1 reading material.
Stage 1 reading materials.
Present ako dito for the approval of
Okay, so before we will adjourn, we'll discuss first the BDocs to be published. I will give you Heidi.
presenting before the committee the initial the Philippine bidding documents for
the procurement of the printing and delivery of reading materials for K Stage 1 and kindergarten to grade 3. The proposed reading documents. So we have 8 sections for these reading documents. For the IDB, so the Department of Education gusto the certification through OSEC 1326024445 intends to apply the sum of 7,659,598 pesos for the procurement of printing and delivery of reading materials for K Stage 1 kindergarten to grade 2. Within, This procurement has 8 title of materials to be printed as presented by the proponent. The award for this project shall be given to the bidder with the lowest circulated and responsive bid, or the LCRB. Delivery of goods is required within 30 days, month 45. 30 lang. 30 days, calendar days. So delivery duration is 30 days, and bidder should have completed at least 10 years from the date of the submission and receipt of bids. Contract similar to the project. The description of eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents. So indeed, a complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on our proposed pre-bid conference will be on Monday, 25. And then June 8 is the bid opening for this project. For section 2, the instruction to bidders, or for section 2, bid data sheet. Madam Chair, Ma'am Arlene, are we allow bidders to have a combination of contracts for the SLCC?
For
The combination of contracts for the SLCC?
yes.
Pwede.
Pwede.
Okay, as the above. Bidders are allowed to present a combination of contracts completed within the same period provided their total value is at least 50% of the ABC. SLCC must be projects involving printing and delivery of reading materials.
Pagani na luwag naman tayo.
So these projects will be bid as one lot
Di ba na
only.
ipampugong diri no? Kaya na mapalit. Online di ba imahulong?
Balik na na. Umayam ni nga meron. Hindi rin mo
So subcontracting is not allowed. Arithmetical correction is allowed. For the schedule of requirements, again, bidders are required to deliver the goods within 30 calendar days. For the technical section 8, technical specifications, it was presented over the proponent. That's all, Madam Chair, for the presentation of the bidding documents. And I request the members of the committee for the approval of the initial bidding documents.
Any motion from the back team for the approval of the bidding documents presented by our back secretariat?
Madam Chair,
Madam Chair, I move for the approval of the presentation of the proponent, including of our secretariat, to be included in the bidding documents.
I second the motion.
So it was moved and seconded, and therefore the bidding process, including the schedules and the details, the specs presented by the proponent and our secretariat is now approved. Any further things to discuss? Since there's nothing to discuss, any motion for the adjournment of our pre-procurement activity?
before we are going to disperse, Madam Chair, I would like to ask who will do the post-qua in the mills and in the infra.
It's,
Ah, okay.
Kasi we have to,